welcome to my channel.
Hi guys, welcome to our channel.
As you know before, this is my husband. So we are going to do a video on movies. We have a pretty big movie collection that he had before we met. I mean, we've accumulated some together.
Nothing new. Older stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, some.
Yeah, I guess some new.
I don't know. Whatever we, find. We mostly buy our movies secondhand.
At Goodwill. So,
yeah.
Older stuff.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We don't really go to, the movie theater that often, so I feel like it's new because we don't really see... we don't have cable, so we don't see the commercials for them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but... I don't know. How many movies do you think we have?
Over 100.
Yeah, so we have quite a bit of DVDs. Like I said, he had a lot of them before we met. I think you had way over half before we met.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, out of our collection, I will snap a video where we have all of our DVDs and everything. Or I'll snap a photo and include it here so you can see our DVD collection as a whole, like how much we have.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people have a bigger collection than us. But...
Or everything's so digital now.
Yeah,
so.
or some people have it. Like, what's that voodoo thing?
I think so.
That they have?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, some stuff that's
You download the film.
Yeah. I don't know. We're not that techie. So we have Netflix, and then we have, the DVDs you just buy. So, anyways, this is a super long introduction. But I told him to pick 5 of his favorite movies and 1 of his least favorite. And I was thinking, all on, every genre. Is that how you say it?
Genre.
I'm not good at that word. I was thinking, all of them, because we have, comedies, sad. I don't know. I have everything really organized and sorted. I try to keep it that way.
I try not to keep it that way.
Yeah. Just about. I'm always, going back, and I'm like, this is, not in the right place. This is not in the right place. This is not in the right place.
She does it. I don't.
So... I try to keep it organized, so he has, I don't really like scary movies, just because I'm just alone way too much. I didn't really grow up watching scary movies, so I just don't like them. They just, sometimes I really want to watch, a scary or suspenseful movie, but then, I don't know, I'm just alone too much, and I get really freaked out, and I get, in my head, so it's just not worth it to me to watch scary movies. I will, in this video, I'll share some that I like, I guess. I will talk about some scary movies that I actually do like.
She doesn't mind.
No, well, I would watch them more if I wasn't so scared all the time.
They're more suspense than scary to me.
Okay, I like suspense movies then, and
or
they still scare me.
I guess.
But this is basically movie talk, but just we picked some out of our collection that we thought we'd talk about. We probably will talk about some other ones that aren't in our collection.
She says new, I say old.
So, anyways, I chose, romantic comedies, I guess. That's, my favorite. So, I have, a lot of other movies that in our collection that I really liked. It was really hard for us to each pick 5. Because we were oh my gosh, we really like that movie. Or, we really want to talk about that one. So, it was really hard to, narrow it down to 5. And,
we're not going to buy something we don't like.
Yeah. I mean, so with me, it was easier to say, things I don't like because he had, all the scary movies. I could pretty much pick a lot of those out and say I don't like them. Or, some of the other, random movies, The Patriot or weird things like that I would never watch.
Those are really good movies.
Guy movies. I have a whole section of guy movies because I just... It's hard because there's a couple movies that I love, but I don't watch them because they're, depressing. Or, I don't know, I'm that person that legit, bawls in the theater. I will bawl at home. I will see a commercial and cry. That's definitely me.
I've caught her. I chose horror movies.
Yes.
But once again, it's hard because I don't have a horror movie I don't like in this stack. Even my cheesiest horror movie, which is actually in my stack, is a good, it's sentimental. I watched it when I was a child, so good movies. Great movies.
So I think we'll go one-on-one. I'll pick one out and he'll pick one out right after. Also, I'm sorry if you're at home watching this at night, because I was thinking about it. Sometimes I watch, like, YouTube when I'm laying in bed. And if I was at home alone watching this at night and I saw any of these covers or anything, I would be freaked out. So if you're at home watching this and you're scared or freaked out easily, don't continue until later.
What?
Just a warning.
It's not that bad.
I know, I'm dramatic, but like I would
dramatic.
get freaked out. Like if I'm laying in bed, because I
No.
usually go to sleep with the TV off, so it's like completely dark, and if I'm watching something and it had like a scary thing on it, it would freak me out. Not if you were here, but...
I watch horror movies when she's out of the house.
Yes. So, anyways, we'll jump right in. I will start with when Blockbuster shut down. He bought
Poor Blockbuster.
So, in loving memory of Blockbuster.
Yeah, sorry, Blockbuster. Rest in peace.
This is the Heartbreak Kid. So, I love this movie. Let me see if the DVD... No, the DVD doesn't have a picture or anything. As Ben Stiller and... What's that girl's name?
Oh, I don't know. It's your movie.
Oh, I don't know. So, this movie, like, just recently, he showed it to me because I was like, what is that movie, The Heartbreak Kid? Like, I don't even know what that is. And he was like, oh, it's pretty funny. And, like, it was on, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this movie. So, it's just really funny. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's old, so...
Older.
It's not like it's in theaters and, like, you wouldn't have seen it. So, The Heartbreak Kid, basically, he's single. His dad's encouraging him to go out and, like, get with women. Basically, he meets a girl.
Gets married too fast.
Gets married way too fast. They're on their honeymoon, and she's super crazy.
Falls in love with another girl. And then he has a dilemma.
So,
essentially.
Yeah. Essentially, it's a dilemma, but it's hilarious. Like, the things are just, like, so ridiculous. Like, they wouldn't happen in real life. And if they do happen to you, I'm really sorry. So,
it's kind of funny. For me, I'm going to choose 1408. Oh, wait, where are you, Cameron?
It's the other way. It's
this way.
I'm always like,
I do
no.
1408. Stephen King novel. It's a great movie. John Cusack, Samuel L. Jackson. It's a great horror movie. It has to do with paranormal. 1408 is a room in a hotel. John Cusack is a book writer on horror films and things like that, paranormal activity. Yeah, he doesn't believe that 1408's that bad, the room 1408, and then he realizes how bad the room actually is.
If you don't like scary movies. So, the other one, I am, like, in love with this movie, The Other Woman. It has Cameron Diaz, it has, Leslie Mann, and then I think her name is Kate Upton. Yes, Kate Upton. So, this movie came out in 2014, and I remember we were at a hotel with my grandma, and we rented this movie, like, in the hotel room for my birthday, and it was, like, the best movie ever. I really wanted to see it because of the Great Dane. I'm in love with Great Danes, and I would love to have that Great Dane. So, I really wanted to see it, and it is so funny and so good. It is a little bit, like, no, it's not sad. It's just so good. I love this movie. Like, I could watch it at any time, and it makes me happy.
Yeah, it does.
So, if you haven't seen it, I definitely suggest it.
My next movie is going to be A Haunting in Connecticut. I bought it at Walmart. Based on true events, of course. It's based on a home in Connecticut that home used to be a morgue, and then some people rented it out, and they had all kinds of crazy things happen to them. It has a couple actors and, of course, actresses and stuff, but I don't really know the names that much. Kyle Gallner, Martin Donovan, Amanda Crew, and Elias Koteas. Yeah. So it's not super famous, but good movie, based on true events. I actually, when I used to go to church, I knew a guy that grew up down the street from the house, and he didn't want to talk much about it.
Was he like the same age as you?
No, he was older. Older. He's a nice guy, though.
Do you think that one's better than...
Than 1408?
No, than Amityville Horror.
Amityville Horror?
That
we don't have Amityville Horror.
We do not have Amityville Horror. But back when I was younger and I was braver, I did really like Amityville Horror.
It's Amityville. I enjoy Amityville, so I can't say I have a favorite. They have two different storylines. Essentially the same thing, but a little different.
It's also a true story, though, correct?
Huh? Yeah, it's based on true events.
Okay. So my next one, I just love this movie. I chose movies that, like my husband was like, choose movies that you watch all the time. And that's really hard because there's so many movies, like I said, that I like and I don't watch all the time. But this is one that I definitely do. The Intern with Robert De Niro. I just love Robert De Niro. Oh my gosh. And Anne Hathaway. Like, I grew up watching Princess Diaries, so I just love Anne Hathaway. And then Robert De Niro, he could do any role. Like, he really can. In Casino, I love that movie. He's the best. But this movie is so good. If you haven't seen it, it's just so, like, I feel like it's heartwarming. I feel like a lot of the movies, like...
It's a good movie.
It is a really good movie. It is. It's just so cute that, like, the connection that they make in the movie, that's not giving anything away, it's obvious. But, like, the connection they make in this movie just makes me so happy.
Yeah. Okay, my next one is going to be, it's going to say Midnight Horror, but it's Puppet Master. This is what I mean on cheesy in childhood film. It came out in the 80s. It was an 80s film, and it was considered horror. These little puppets go around killing people that go and sleep in the hotel area. But it's kind of funny because it cracked me up because, I mean, you have these little puppets strangling people, and it's like, can that really happen? Quite an imagination. And it is, once again, very cheesy, but great
Does he have a claw hand?
film to me. There's not really much of a storyline either. I mean, there's kind of a storyline.
A claw hand?
But, yeah, it's a knife and a hook.
Oh.
So, but it's more sentimental. More sentimental than anything to me. 80s film. Doesn't get very good ratings. Not gonna lie. To me, it's sentimental, like I said.
Killers come in all sizes. That's
yeah, they're this big. They're like this big.
Ew, I don't want to know because that's like freaks me out. Like when I was little, I used to like stay frozen on my bed. Like if I woke up in the middle of the night, I was so scared that like things were walking around my bed.
It's like clay gore.
And that's
essentially,
like,
it's kind of funny.
It's like a claymation.
It's funny. They're like clay.
So my next one is This Is 40. Oh my goodness, this movie is so hilarious. My parents didn't like it because of
the father-in-law in there.
Of the father-in-law, because he's like such a mooch.
He plays Paul Rudd's dad in the movie.
Yeah, so it's Leslie Mann. I obviously love her, and then Paul Rudd, and then I love this British guy. I don't even know what his name is.
I forgot.
I don't know what his name is. If you know, I don't know, but I love him, and I love Jason
Segel.
Oh my gosh, I
she wants
love
to
him
say Segel.
so much. I always want to say Segel. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, that didn't make this cut, but that was a hard one to leave out because I love him. Like, I know, like, he's not considered, like, super handsome or anything like that, but I'm like, oh, he's just so sweet. He seems like the nicest guy, and I just love it. But this movie is hilarious.
Very funny movie.
And Melissa McCarthy's actually in it, too.
Yeah.
And she's so funny in it. And the girls are pretty funny too. So definitely,
This is 40.
Yeah, definitely watch this. If you can get through the annoying father-in-law, which is not that bad. It is annoying, but it's so funny. It's worth it.
The next one I'm going to do is with Anthony Hopkins. It's The Rite. It has to do with exorcisms. The priest on this one, he gets possessed. That was the twist on it. He had done so many exorcisms that he actually ended up being the one getting possessed.
Oh my god, that's horrifying.
Good movie though.
And he's
a little
scary.
Creepy.
I was just saying that. Like whenever I see him, I get like he gives me like a freaky, like I don't know, I see his face and I'm like, oh, he's scary. I don't know. So my last one as far as likes go is what to expect when you're expecting. I had like a hard time between so many movies, what to choose. But I love this movie. I can bawl my eyes out 100% on this movie. But It is so good. It really is.
It was a good movie.
And it has Jennifer Lopez.
Made me laugh.
Cameron Diaz. Obviously, we like Cameron Diaz too.
Elizabeth Banks.
Brooklyn Decker is her, and then Elizabeth Banks. Yeah. So, it is funny too. Like, it's definitely funny. But they do have sad points, of course. You can imagine with what to expect when they're expecting. They're all having babies. But different ways, different lifestyles, but they're all connected in some way. Love this movie.
Yeah. My final one, I couldn't... Once again, it's hard to choose when you have a collection there, and it's like, okay, so I just try to stick to horror. Only horror, no suspense or thrillers. And the next one I have the bundle pack of the Leprechaun collection. Great movie. Cracks me up. It's supposed to be a horror film, but I think it's more comedy than horror. So, Leprechaun. Great horror film. Cracked me up. It's funny. It's 80s once again, 90s horror films.
Who plays the Leprechaun? He's so creepy.
Yeah. He is supposed to be creepy. It's a gory kind of film.
He's a murderer?
Cracks me up, though. Someone steals his pot of gold. The people who steal his pot of gold, he goes back and kills them all and takes his pot of gold back.
But he doesn't hurt anybody else?
Huh?
He doesn't hurt anybody else?
Yeah, I mean, if you get in the way.
Oh,
he's not all against it. No, he hurts other people.
But, like, if I was just, like, walking into Starbucks...
Whoever transitions into... He's not after you.
I know, so he wouldn't hurt me. So I don't mind that.
Why would he be in Starbucks?
Well, maybe they have... Maybe somebody stole his pot of gold.
Maybe he's in Starbucks.
It's green and gold.
So, yeah. So, on the first Leprechaun, it's actually kind of funny. You can see how young Jennifer Aniston is.
She's in it?
She's in it.
What?
Yes. I didn't realize it until later. But that is Jennifer Aniston.
Is this like where she started?
Leprechaun. I think it was a huge start to a lot of the things.
Interesting.
But cracked me up.
That is interesting.
Yeah. But funny movie. Funny movies. It's to me it's comedy horror. It's kind of like to list a couple more classics. Rumpelstiltskin, Dr. Giggles. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Yes, it is. I told you about it. He suffocates someone with a gigantic Band-Aid.
That's so random.
It's funny to me.
So, scary movies that I actually think are notably good, and I don't mind them, is, again, Robert De Niro. Have you seen that movie? What is it called? Hide and Seek?
Oh, yeah, Hide and Seek.
It's Robert De Niro, isn't it?
Not much of a scary film.
It's scary to me. I mean, I watched it when I was little, like when it came out. But my dad, like, never watched scary movies. I was, like, alone a lot.
She says she'll go to horror nights with me as soon as I can convince her dad to go with her.
Yes, because he's never going to give in.
And he won't
Thank
go.
you.
He will never go. I tried.
I hope he's watching this, but I doubt it. It's too cool to watch me. Anyways, he's got better things to do, I guess. But anyways, I really like Hide and Seek. But the other one that I really like that we have, and I know you're going to say it's just like suspense or like not even, I don't know. Ooh, there's two in this kind of genre. We don't have...
Genre.
Whatever.
Not genre.
I'm not good at that word.
Earlier she said yandra.
I don't know. People understand me, okay? I can make it through life. Like, I don't know, Dream House.
Oh yeah, Dream House.
Dream House is a good movie.
It was more suspense, but yeah.
Yeah, like I knew he's gonna say it's not scary. But, I mean, it is, like, creepy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's alright.
And then, the other one is The Girl on a Train. Girl on the Train? Girl on a Train. The one I watched on the way to our honeymoon.
We don't have that movie.
No, we don't. I said we don't have it. But,
oh, okay, yeah.
But it's kind of similar. Like, they're like, you think it's going to be like something scary, like Girl on a Train. I don't know if you've seen it, but I thought it was going to be like somebody does get murdered, but like I thought it was going to be like a lot different than it was. But it was a good movie. Yeah. So, to end my rant on scary movies that I think are
and we were supposed to say a horror film or a category film.
Well, I have mine.
She has hers.
Where you go?
Go ahead.
Okay, so my least favorite movie in our collection, I feel like there's probably
there's probably a lot more. A lot more. She's just...
But I don't know. Juno was not for me. I don't mind Michael Cera. I don't know. I thought her name was Juno. I just got corrected on that. I thought that was her name in real life. But
Ellen Page is Juno in real life.
I don't know. I've never seen her in anything else. I don't have anything against her. But I did not like this movie.
I thought it was okay.
I don't know.
There's a reason why I ended up in my collection. I didn't mind watching it.
Maybe if I watched it again, but years and years ago when I saw it, I was like, this movie is like the Hamburger Phone or something. That was just like not, I don't know, just wasn't okay with me. But I didn't realize Jason Bateman and Jennifer Garner were in it.
Yeah, those are the people that...
adopt the baby.
Yeah, we're supposed to, but...
I don't even remember what happened. Honestly, I saw this so long ago, and I remember I was like, oh, I don't really like this movie.
I remember it.
But she ended up keeping it?
No. Jennifer Garner and Jason Bateman...
broke up.
Yeah.
And then
she still let
Jennifer Garner have the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is a good movie.
This is my movie that I don't like.
I thought it was good because of that concept.
Hold on. So now his turn.
Oh yeah, so the worst film, like I said, I never bought movies that I didn't like, so I didn't really jump into it. Yeah. I was always a penny pincher, so I only bought movies I like. So the only one that I can think of that I had seen, which I was super pumped about, but very, very disappointed in, was House of the Dead Part 1.
Excited about it?
I was, because I used to play the arcade game all the time. Oh. It was the best arcade game. So I was like, oh my goodness, they made a movie out of this game. That would be so great. And then it was not great at all. The storyline was poorly put together. People at a rave get together, the zombie stuff starts happening, and then the way I explained it to her is they become marksmen in 2 seconds. They're like, oh my goodness, I get all this confidence boost. I can all of a sudden fight like, I don't know, Bruce Lee, Jet Li, all the Lees, and Jackie Chan all put together. They were all of a sudden like really intense, and it didn't make any sense. You can see.
Did they win? Did they get out?
We didn't finish it.
You left?
Yeah. We stopped it.
Have we ever stopped a movie that we rented?
No. I can't think of it. No.
You know what? Warning, on Netflix. What is that movie called? I thought it was going to be so good because, you know, Netflix is like coming up with their own stuff.
With Will Ferrell?
Yes.
She didn't like it. I finished watching it. I thought it was
alright.
You
didn't like it?
It was whatever to me. I also bought Punch Drunk Love by Adam Sandler, which is another random film similar to that.
I've never seen that.
Exactly.
It's similar to that?
She's never seen that.
Okay, so basically, The Do-Over on Netflix is really good. That's a good movie. So we had seen that, and so is The Assassin. Is that what it's called? With Kevin James?
True Memoirs of an International Assassin. Told you.
Okay, like Assassin Stories or whatever. No. Tales. Same thing.
True Memoir of an International Assassin.
True Memoir of an International Assassin?
Yes.
Okay, we looked it up. That's what the one with Kevin James is called. That one's good. The Do-Over's good. However, so we had seen those, and then we saw one of the movies with Will Ferrell on, like, by Netflix exclusive. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's probably going to be really good. Like, the other ones were good. And so I'm like, let's watch it. So, like, we start watching it. So random. And, like, legit stayed that way the whole movie. She
doesn't know the whole movie because she didn't watch the whole movie.
I fell asleep. Like
20 minutes in.
Yeah, because it was so boring.
She also fell asleep on Dark Knight Rises.
I did fall asleep on Dark Knight Rises.
There you go.
I do love Anne Hathaway, but that's the only superhero movie that I fell asleep in, though.
She doesn't watch movies. She's not a movie person.
Not really. I like a show is like easier for me because it's like a huge commitment to watch a movie. Like you have to sit there and be focused, and like I always have too much going on to like sit there and watch. Like with a show, it's easy for me.
I can sit down and watch 2 movies.
Yeah, and he can also disorganize our movie cabinet.
But
different personality.
It was a very
pretty much from what I got.
It was a low budget film.
Yeah, but like Will Ferrell's in it. You think it was really low budget?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't move sets that much. He only had one setup.
No, he didn't. He sat in his freaking front yard in like a lawn chair.
He didn't spend that much on it.
He should have. Oh my god, he should have spent like.
I thought it was whatever. It's one of those movies where it's like you.
Well, it's kind of depressing too.
Yeah, it's one of those random movies.
Like his wife left him. He couldn't get into his house.
He had a bad day. He stayed outside. He didn't move from his front yard.
Job.
Yeah, he had a bad day, like I said.
Oh, like, that's terrible. Yeah. But, like, he just sat in a lawn chair in his front yard virtually the whole movie. And then, like, I don't know. And then he had some little boy, like, watch his stuff.
Yeah, he paid the little kid, though.
He did pay the little boy.
And he taught the kid some business.
But it was only one day?
No, it was a couple days.
It was a couple days that he just, like, sat in a lawn chair.
Yeah.
In his yard.
It really was a couple days. And then he finally, it was things he got kicked out of wherever and out of the house that his stuff was on the front yard on. And
he didn't have anywhere to go.
He didn't want to sell it because it was his stuff. He didn't want to let it go.
I mean, it was depressing like that.
But he did end up selling a lot of the stuff.
And his wife left him for, like, his coworker.
Something random, yeah.
So.
But it was okay. I mean, I've seen worse films.
I love Will Ferrell, but I was disappointed in that movie.
Once again, though, you have to kind of enjoy that kind of film or be okay with it.
I guess.
It's like Punch Drunk Love, like I said, from Adam
I guess
Sandler.
It's not my style. I don't know.
It's not comedy. They're comedian. Like,
I know.
They usually play comical parts, but no. I'm a person that likes to be silent during movies.
We already got into this in pet peeves that I talk too much during movies. I should have stayed up and talked to you that whole movie because I could have. While he's just sitting in his yard.
You said exactly everything you just said right now. During the movie, that's what you told me all of that. You're like,
I don't remember.
And then she just stopped and fell asleep. She exhausted herself.
You wish. Anyways, guys, we're gonna end this here. Yeah. If you, there's like a big old hair. If you guys want to share your movie likes down below, if you agree or disagree, or I don't know, have suggestions like you like the movies we like and we didn't mention this movie, so we might like it. Yeah. Let us know down below. Yeah. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And I'm trying to, like, once a week. I might start doing 4 videos a week. We'll see, because I have a lot devoted to makeup. But I also want to devote more to us and, like, regular lifestyle. Ideally, I would post a video every day of the week. Yeah. But we're not there yet. I'm working on it, guys.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. So, maybe I'll start doing 4 times a week. The summertime.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But for now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I've started posting earlier because I think that might work better for people. So, subscribe so you don't miss us. Or mostly me. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.